Okay, strap in, everybody, because today we are going deep on this one.
Oh, yeah.
We've got some personal notes that we're diving into.
All right.
And they're titled, How to Be a Top 1% in 2025. So before we even get into, like, the 12 points on this list,
Yeah.
I mean, just that title alone,
Yeah.
Top 1%, what does that even mean?
Well, that's what's so interesting about this, Ryzen. I mean,
Yeah.
it's wide open, you know? I mean, for some people, it's going to be wealth. For some people, it's going to be influence.
Right.
Maybe impact in their field.
Whatever it may be.
Okay.
So, first up, meditate.
Mm.
Now, I mean, that's pretty standard self-improvement stuff, right?
Uh,
But it's at the very top of the list.
yeah.
What do you make of that?
I think that it signals intentionality.
Okay.
You know, they're not just jumping into action.
Right.
They're priming the mind first.
Okay.
And think about this. Later on in the list, it mentions 4 hours of deep work.
Right.
So meditation could be this secret weapon to making those 4 hours actually count.
I see.
It's like training your brain to focus.
Oh, okay.
Like a laser.
So you're saying it's not just about, like, feeling zen or whatever. It's really about creating the right mental conditions.
Yes.
For peak performance.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Next on the list, no alcohol. Now, I'm all for healthy choices, but
Yeah.
is this person really saying,
Right.
like, no drinks ever?
Well, I don't know if I'd take it as a strict prohibition. You know, it's more about conscious choice, I think.
Okay.
I mean, alcohol can disrupt sleep fog, you're thinking?
Yeah.
So maybe for this person, it's just not worth the trade-off
Gotcha.
when they're aiming for that 1% clarity.
So it's more about, like you were saying, being intentional.
Yes.
Like knowing what works for you.
Absolutely.
Knowing your limits.
Yeah.
Now, this next one definitely falls into the know your limits category.
Right.
No added sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, that one
Right.
makes me sweat a little bit.
But again, I think if we keep in mind that bigger picture,
Okay.
it's not just about, you know,
Right.
fitting into a certain size pants.
Right.
It's about stable energy levels,
Yeah.
avoiding those sugar crashes.
Okay.
And, you know, maybe even fewer distractions when you're not constantly craving that cookie.
Okay.
You know, discipline in one area can bleed into others.
So it's almost like you're not just using willpower. You're setting yourself up for success in all areas by having these, like, very specific rules.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of setting yourself up, the next item is lift weights. Not exactly what I was expecting to see
Right.
alongside meditation and gratitude.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think it makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Because we often think of success as a mental game,
Yeah.
but building physical strength
Okay.
builds resilience, reduces stress.
Okay.
So it's like they're saying, look, I need my body and mind working at their best to hit this ambitious goal.
So it's a holistic approach.
It is.
It's like they're treating their body as an instrument.
Yeah.
That needs to be, you know,
That's a great analogy.
fine-tuned.
Yeah.
Okay. Now for something a bit more abstract,
Okay.
clear vision. What do you think they mean by that?
Well, I think this is where we get to the heart of their motivation.
Oh.
You know, it's not just about what they're doing,
Right.
but why they're doing it.
Right.
I think having a crystal clear vision of the future,
Yeah.
their version of top 1%,
Right.
fuels all their actions, helps them make the tough choices.
Right.
Because without that, all this discipline
Yeah.
could feel meaningless.
So it's like having their personal North Star
Exactly.
guiding all of their decisions.
Yeah, it's a great way to put it.
And maybe that ties into the next point, morning sun.
Oh, yeah.
Getting that early light, you know,
It's powerful.
setting the tone for the day.
Sets the tone, keeps you aligned with natural rhythms.
Absolutely.
You know, we're designed to sync with the sun.
Right.
That morning light does wonders for your sleep cycle,
Yeah.
your energy levels, and even your mood.
Interesting.
It's a small act with powerful ripple effects.
I like that. Small changes, big impact.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one is interesting.
All right.
No energy vampires. So not just avoiding sugar, but avoiding certain people too.
You know, it speaks to the importance of your social circle,
Right.
especially when you're striving for something ambitious.
Right.
I mean, we all have those people
Yeah.
who leave us feeling drained, questioning ourselves.
Right.
And so this person is prioritizing relationships
Okay.
that fuel their energy, you know,
Okay.
and support their vision.
So again, it's about being intentional.
Yes.
With your time.
Absolutely.
Your energy.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of intentionality, next item is make time for family. So it's not all about hustling and grinding.
Right, exactly.
Right?
It shows that they understand that success isn't just about external achievements.
Right.
You know, it's also about nurturing those core relationships.
Okay.
Family can be a source of grounding, joy, perspective, things that ultimately lead to a more fulfilling life, even if they don't directly boost your top 1% status.
So this is about balance. All right, here's the one I've been dreading. 4 hours of deep work.
Oh, yeah.
That just sounds intense.
Oh, it's intense.
Right.
And remember that meditation we talked about?
Yeah.
That's the prep work for this.
Okay.
Deep work is all about focused, undistracted effort on your most important tasks.
Right.
It's where real progress happens.
Okay.
But it takes serious mental discipline.
No multitasking. No checking emails every 5 minutes.
Exactly.
I could see why this person made meditation a priority.
It all connects.
Okay. All right. A little bit of a lighter note.
Right.
Express gratitude daily. Always good advice.
It's more than just good advice.
Okay.
Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have.
Okay.
It fosters contentment and resilience, you know, in the face of challenges. And let's be real, striving for the top 1% is going to have its challenges. Gratitude can keep you grounded and motivated.
It's about maintaining a positive mindset.
Absolutely.
Even when things get tough.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally, a personal board of advisors. This person isn't going it alone.
They're smart. They're recognizing that everyone needs guidance, support, and different perspectives. Having a trusted group of advisors, mentors, people who have been there can be invaluable. It's like building your own personal mastermind group.
Okay, so what have we learned from, dissecting this list? It's not just about working hard.
It's not just about working hard.
It's about working smart, taking care of yourself, surrounding yourself with the right people.
And perhaps, even more importantly, it's about defining what top 1% means to you. This list is a framework, but the real magic happens when you personalize it. When you choose what to prioritize, what to sacrifice.
What truly matters on your journey to success.
That's the real takeaway here.
Absolutely.
It's not about copying somebody else's formula.
It's about creating your own. Exactly.
So what would be on your top 1% list? Something to think about.
Good question.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks, everyone.
Until next time.
See you.